All right, praise the Lord this morning. I was have been talking about going and fishing at Fishing Hole Lake in Dallas. It's located in Dallas over off of Interstate 35 and Story Lane. And so I saw some of I did my research and I had the last any interaction I saw of any fishermen or go over in that at that spot was like about 2 or 3 years ago. And so I was trying to find something more up to date before I drive all the way over there, because when I pulled it up on the Google Earth, it's showing the gates chained shut. So I wanted to make sure they was open and that people were still fishing there before I made that journey. And I came across this after I tried to find the most recent. I Googled the most recent activity, and this is what came up on the AI. A Fishing Hole Lake in Dallas, and they're saying that it was restricted bank access. A significant portion of the bank on the Dallas side of the lake is now fenced. It was reported the response to littering and other problems. So people, I guess, are littering and dumping over there. And then they said the Grand Prairie side access, where it should be a spot on the Grand Prairie side next to a North Toll Bridge. I haven't been able to locate that on Google Earth, nowhere how there's any access. And I'm going to show you guys a map in a minute, and y'all can kind of tell if you can see any access. I am new to this in OBS Studio, trying to get I got this working, but I was trying to get my mouse pointer to work so I can kind of go to wherever location I was talking about, but I haven't mastered that yet, so y'all bear with me. But nevertheless, and then of course that Grand Prairie side, I can't even find that. But right now it looks like it's locked up till further notice. I did read that there was a group, organization that was going around cleaning up and doing, I guess, beautification projects. Now I think maybe this is one of theirs that they're going to be working on in the near future. Not sure about that either. Got to do a little more research. And also the catch and release, cause they recommend that in most places. They recommend catch and release. I recommend pray over whatever it is you catch if you're going to eat it. Wherever you catch it from, it doesn't make any difference, because if you follow the Trinity River, you know it's the Trinity River, especially times when it's high, a lot of rain. They're opening the spillway up on Louisville Tail Race, that a lot of the water in the Trinity River is mixing with everything else. I mean, so to me it's like all the same water. It's about, I've seen it, all of them rise up when the Trinity rise up. And there are a lot of viaducts when you go down, like Railroad Park where I'm going. I'm not sure about Carp City. Carp City has levels that rise and go down, but I'm not sure it's directly connected with the tail race, like Trinity Park and Railroad Park. And then I went to a park in, I'm trying to think of the name, Coppell. Was it Coppell? I believe it was. And they actually said on the sign there. So I mean, Trinity River, man, especially the overflow season when it's a lot of rain and the banks are swelling on the Trinity, that water, man, it has to be relieved somehow. And so, catch and release, and also there are no amenities in the park. They let you know that, restrooms and all that. But there are a lot of other parks I went to. There was no restroom facility, and I was trying to find one. It was a long ways away. So anyway, that's all kind of irrelevant. And so anyway, this was the, and I want to show you guys, this is the south end of Fishing Hole Lake. It's not really Fishing Hole Lake right here. It's actually the Elm Fork of the Trinity River. Because when you see the map I'm going to show you, the Elm Fork of the Trinity River kind of surrounds, almost circles, semicircles, the Fishing Hole Lake, and then of course it feeds into there too. So, I mean, and that gate, there's a gate you can see right down there. That gate, when we fished there the last time I was there, like the late 80s, early 90s, me and some friends, and that gate was, first time we used to go there, it was not there. And later on we came back and fished again. That gate was there, but it was open at that time, and now they've got it chained up. But there are places all back up in there by those trees, and then when you get past the gate, even again on the left side down there where people can drive cars all up in those woods. And I'm pretty sure there's good reason that they fenced this off and chained it off like that. Not only for the dumping and the trash, but also because illegal activities probably going on. And maybe some bodies found up in there. I'm not sure. Probably. It's Dallas, man. So come on. Anyway. So then there, right next to your left is where that gate is. This road kind of forks right here. And that little concrete embankment thing right there, some kind of, they call it some kind of dam. I don't know. I think that may be feeding from Bachman Lake, which is on the other side of 35. Because all these waterways are kind of tied together by some kind of viaduct or something. And that fence right there, I don't think it's a gate actually where the city can get through there. And I think it's been a fence or a gate there the whole time. I just think it's been modified or redone because somebody probably trampled on it or got run down. But anyway, that's the case. And then up there on the hill, that is Interstate 35, and all those vehicles are headed south. So you know we're on the south side of, and we're over on the west side of 35, Interstate 35, and those traffic is heading south. It's kind of give you direction there of where we are. And this is the main entry to, and that's Fishing Hole Lake in the back, and this is Story Lane over to the right there where the traffic is. And these are some of the signs that they got posted. I'm gonna let you get a better look at those signs in a minute because there's no authorized. Nobody's authorized to be in here without. Nobody should be in here without authorization, is what they're saying. And as you can see the chains on the gate, and that's what that made me do the research on it. Because I'm like, I'm going to Fishing Hole Lake, and I've been talking about it in my videos, but as you can see, that I kept seeing that image right there, so I had to do some more research because I didn't want to drive all the way over there and find out that that was the case on it. So yeah, and this is the authorization sign right here. I'm going to show you guys right here. And no unauthorized entry. They don't want anybody in there. So Dallas Water Utilities Bachman Water Treatment Plant restricted. So Bachman Lake, like I said, is on the other side over there. So these waterways, man, they're all kind of tied together. And so there is another map that I need to get hold of. Aerial map of the lake. And since my cursor's not working, I'm just going to have to kind of tell you guys what it is. Right there in front of I got a yellow marker, push pin right there saying Fishing Hole Lake. I actually put that on there from Google Earth. And right there at that little Y, that little T right there, the main gate, entry gate that I was showing you with all the signs is right there. And Story Lane. And then if you look down at the very left, all the way down at the left, you'll see a little green dot. And that's Fraser Dam Recreation Area. That's where I was showing you the two gates right there that we used to enter at and fish. And then of course all that tributary right there is the Elm Fork of the Trinity River. You can see how it kind of snakes all the way around Fishing Hole Lake. I see nowhere where that's access from anywhere from Grand Prairie side. And I don't know, people not from here not familiar with Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie's location. Why they say Grand Prairie? Should be, seem like to me, Irving would be cause Story Lane and all that is into Irving. I don't know, I think that was an AI, so I don't know how accurate that is. AI just picks up information from other people and, it just goes out and does research that you're too lazy to do. But anyways, that's Fishing Hole Lake. And hopefully in the near future we'll get to go over and fish there. And if not, well, praise the Lord anyhow. But that was just our lake report I want to give you guys. I've been talking about Fishing Hole Lake, and I was going to actually go this weekend, and then we got a flash flood warning, and it's been raining like 3-4 days straight now, so the ground is saturated. And so for people like me and all of you bank fishermen out there, that's not a very good thing unless we just want to slide around in mud and tromp through water or whatever. But anyway, that is that, friends. Later.